Welcome to another episode of Chat Over Drinks. In this episode, I'll be discussing the movie Power Rangers, and my cocktail is the Manhattan. Don't forget to give this video a big old thumbs up. Also, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. It's time for the C.O.D. Let's get this started. I'm really excited for this drink, the Manhattan. I don't just have to get whiskey on the rocks. I can always order a cocktail and still look cool and sound sophisticated and still have the whiskey that I like. Do I really need to tell you guys where the Manhattan comes from? It comes from New York, Manhattan, obviously. I'm going to use bourbon. You can also use rye whiskey. I think traditionally it was first done with rye whiskey, and you can also make it with bourbon, which is what I'm doing. Bourbon is a little sweeter than the rye. Why is this really hard to open? Here we go. So the recipe calls for 2 ounces of whiskey. Oh, you smell that? That is nice. I don't want to be overdosing on this. And now we're going to add an ounce of vermouth. So I just went and checked the recipe because I felt like I was doing something wrong. I forgot another ingredient, and that is bitters. The only time that I use bitters is when I'm making dark and stormies. Also when I'm making rum swizzles. Those are 2 Bermuda drinks. Hopefully I get to show you guys how to make that coming up later on down the line. But we're gonna put bitters in here. It's gonna call for 2 dashes. 1, 2. Did I just squirt it on the table? I really gotta step up my bitter game, or my squirting game. Really? How about we just forget that I said that? So all the ingredients are in together. Add a bit of ice. Spoon to stir. Now, let's taste it. That's really pretty. Oh my goodness, you see the alcohol still coming around the rim? That means it's loaded. That's a man's drink right there. That's gonna put hair on your chest, mustache on your face, maybe a happy girl beard. But that's a man's drink right there. I'm gonna be completely honest. When I was growing up, I was not a Power Rangers fan. I just didn't sign up to the whole way it looked. Like the fight scenes and everything just looked like they had a budget of like $5. I was a bit of a production whore when I was a kid. That's really bad. Describing me as a kid with the word hooah. Great start, Devaune. Great start. So anyway, when the preview came out, I was like, really guys, do we really need a Power Rangers movie? I was like, okay, let me just go and see this. Say I saw it, and I can be like, yeah, cool, awesome. But I had no expectations coming to see this film. And I was not right. This movie was the bomb. Diggity. Loved it. I can go back. It was slicker. It was sleeker. It was cooler. It was funner. It was me. Okay. It stars not a whole bunch of people that I don't know. It stars a few people. Because I'm not that good up on the youngins. Becky G. I know her. I'm subscribing to anybody who's got Jennifer Lopez in their corner. And Becky G's got Jennifer Lopez in her corner. That's a plus. No strike. A plus. The other kids that were Power Rangers didn't really recognize them. Although the red Power Ranger, that guy, I thought that he was Zac Efron. Some parts of the movie when he was doing like close-ups and he was like really like acting a little Zac Efron. I wouldn't say it was a good thing. I wouldn't say it was a bad thing. It took me out the movie a little bit from time to time. But I was, you know, the movie was so good, I'm back in. Ooh, the girl from Hunger Games, she also was in 30 Rock. Elizabeth Banks. She played the baddie. I didn't know that was her, but I felt like it was her. You don't really recognize her in the beginning, but her voice sounded familiar, and I was like, I know that voice. And then I saw her eyes, and I was like, I know those eyes. And I think it is who I think it is. But she was in this, like, bodysuit, and she was, like, walking in slow-mo with all, like, her evilness blowing up behind her. And she looked thickums, not fat, stacked in the right places. I was like, no, that can't be her, because the girl that I think it is skinny. I don't know what she did to get that thickums. They try to make you ugly, but you had that thickums body and you was looking good. Perfect drink. Perfect drink to talk about Power Rangers, because it's something that's gonna pack a punch. I'm sorry. So this movie is all about how the Power Rangers became the Power Rangers, you know? And it starts off with this, like, huge war on another planet, and, or was it our planet? Was it? I don't know. It was a huge war, just saying. A huge war going on, and the Power Rangers then were just getting their, let's say, butts. They were getting their butts whooped. They were losing big time. They actually lost. And the crystals, the Power Ranger crystals or whatever that they possess or that they have, left them, and they were buried and protected until they were found by the next Power Rangers who are good-hearted. And somehow they found each other, and they found these crystals, and they became the Rangers of Power. It was really good seeing them become who they would become. They had to do it fast because there was a baddie coming to get a crystal. It's a kid's movie, so obviously there's a crystal that gives the world or the universe power, and if this crystal becomes in the possession of an evil person, their power will be unlimited. Total kids premise. I bought it, I subscribed, and I was like, Lord, please don't let this bad person, Rita, get this crystal. And then I had to sit back, and I was like, Rita? I have a theory. I have a feeling that everyone was sitting around the table, all the creative writers, and they were discussing about this group of fighters. They have to protect the universe against this bad woman, but we don't know a name yet. So let's just give her a name to hold. And I feel like there was like some woman that lived down the hall that they worked with in another department, human resources or something like that. And they were like, just name her Rita. And Rita had no idea. I think once the Power Rangers became the Power Rangers, and she was like, oh, I know these guys. This is the show that we're talking about. Let me go watch it. And then the villain came in, and they kept the name as Rita, and she was like, what? Are they talking about me? I think it is me. Rita was probably all up in her feelings. This is what's happening in my head. If I was Rita, I'd be pissed. Oh, my goodness. I gotta say this. When they finally became Power Rangers and they finally figured out how to morph and they came out to fight, I was like, go, go, Power Rangers! Not singing anymore because I don't want to pay for that. They were like beating up people made out of rocks, and I enjoyed it. Shh. Don't tell nobody. I didn't want to see this movie. I went in kicking and screaming. And after I saw the movie, I walked out. Kicking and screaming. For a whole nother reason. Yeah. I was ready to fight. I was looking for a baddie. I was looking for someone to start something. start some mess so I can finish it and be like, you got Power Ranger. I'm the Black Power Ranger. Although the Black Power Ranger the Black Power Ranger was blue. I mean, there was a Black Power Ranger, but the black one, he was blue. But I'd be the Black Power Ranger. Like black, just black. Looking for people to start some mess. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and give it a big old thumbs up. And if you want to find out when I do more videos like this, or these ones, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. You know you wanna, so go ahead and do it. Yeah, you haven't done it yet. Go ahead and do it.